Last weekend, you presented your own beer. So I would like to start off with offering you some local specialties. Why did you guys want to make your own beer?
I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I have an enormous history of loving beer and things like that, but we did it because we can. For a long time now, we've had quite a special connection with the Belgian audience. So the idea of doing something with a Belgian brewer, if we could find the right person, we talked about it for a few years, and we met these people, new kind of like up-and-coming brewery in Brussels, and they were kind of passionate, really creative, and we talked about our music.
Your latest album, it's called In Dreams. Whose dreams are that? Are they yours or?
A lot of the songs mention dreams, and it comes up in the lyrics quite a lot. And the recording process that we went through, and being in Scotland and where we made it, was pretty stunning and pretty dreamlike and kind of cosmic in its own little way. So, it's not a concept record about a specific dream or dreams in general, but In Dreams seemed to make sense with the record. Generally, I'm a happy person. I live a wonderful life, settled, and but when I go to write lyrics, what interests me is the darker side of life, I guess, and I think I just tap into those thoughts and those experiences, maybe from a while ago, or maybe I kind of, everyone has demons of some sort, I think, and that's where I go to write about, really. It's what I've always found interesting, and it's where I have most mileage in terms of material, Yeah. And I also think, like, I don't think singing maybe more trivial things, or I don't know, about dance floors and girls and things like that. I don't think that would ring true coming from my mouth. That record was certainly one that we listened to quite a lot when we were, around the time of making the record. And we listened to a lot of kind of like erased tape stuff, and whether that's Niels Frahm or Michael Price, or even like, slightly more dancey stuff like John Hopkins and things like that. I think that stuff's always in the background of what we do. And but equally, I'm equally the New Churches record or The Weekend, things like that I like too. So, we don't sit around and listen to Joy Division all the time,
I boil easier than you, crush my bones into glue. I'm a go-getter. The system's in red, the room isn't red. I'm a go-getter.
All the videos of In Dream songs so far were made by the Dutch-Iranian artist Rahi Rezvani, and I hope I pronounced this well. He works a lot with opposites as well, black and white, light and dark. Is he the visual counterpart of editors?
When I met up with him, long before we started making this album, he photographed me. Instantly kind of got on with him, and was I liked being in his. None of us really like getting our photo taken. None of us really like doing video shoots. That type of like that element of what we do has never been that pleasurable. Mm-hmm. We've always felt slightly insecure in those situations as well. And he's listened to the record probably more than any of us have. He's really immersed himself in it, and it means something to him. And all these little video clips that he makes, he just sat down with us about an hour ago and showed us the video that he's done for the next single, Ocean of Night. The guy's a genius, and so I hope he can continue to do this with us, because it's nice to have that element of trust, not to feel uncomfortable in that kind of environment. Also, because we know each other, and the journey that we go on, we'll go to places that we would have never gone to otherwise. So that's quite exciting to think about where we'd end up in Rahi's company. Pretty early on, he basically shot us not totally naked, but semi-naked, so we were all comfortable in each other's company, and we'd never done that on an average day. He's been there with like a petrol-powered leaf blower, like centimeters from our skin, blowing our faces, and petrol fumes in our firing lasers. Even like on the Life is a Fear video, the idea of like standing there in sunglasses and a leather jacket, I'd have kind of gone, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can pull that off. But in his company, there's trust. So we go with it.
See the floor rising through a dream. Forgotten thoughts lost in a memorable theme. And soaked to the skin.
Some pop stars arrive and they have a strong vision of what they want to do, and some bands it grows, evolves over time, and some bands it evolves and maybe they meet someone that inspires them and they inspire each other and it goes somewhere unexpected. Yeah, that's cool. The idea that we can go places that we wouldn't have gone to otherwise with him. So, but yeah, being a member of the band, absolutely, yeah, he is.
Last question is going to be a fairly easy one. What did you dream last night?
I haven't remembered a dream for a long time. I think it might have something to do with having children and the way that you sleep when you're allowed to sleep.
So touring for you is like a place to relax then, I guess.
I think generally I probably get more sleep on tour than I would do at home. Well, it depends on the age of your children as well, doesn't it? But the age mine are at the moment, that when I'm at home, which I've been a lot recently, sleep is a little bit more precious, shall we say.